I've been styling my hair a little bit differently and I've been using a different tool to do it. This is the T3 Twirl and Whirl, I think it's called. And it's a fun little thing because you push this button right here and it spins all by itself. So quick little run through of how I've been doing my hair the last few weeks, how I've been using that. Nothing earth-shattering or new, but I thought you might enjoy following me along while I zhuzh up my hair and make it a little more interesting. So keep watching and I'll show you how I went from just a plain round brush blowout to some bouncy beachy curls. Alrighty, let's get started. As always, I section off with just by running my fingers through. And I just use the Hot Tools alligator clips. Like that, nice and secure. Then I just divide it into two sections. I just run my fingers down the middle, like so. I should have said that I round brushed my hair dry yesterday, but it was humid and it's kind of, it just needs something. So we're gonna curl it. I can choose, I like to do smaller sections on the bottom because they're longer pieces, they're heavier, they tend to drop faster. So to save more of the curl, I make smaller sections. And for the lower end, I will curl all the way from the root to the tip. So basically I'm getting the tips in there and then I get a little bit and then I push the button and I just wind it up. And I count to about 5. And then I let it go. I love this little gadget. It just makes doing my hair, makes it more fun. Now, I will say that I tried to do my hair this week using the same size barrel, but using just my normal Hot Tools one. Now remember, when you switch sides, you're always going away from your face. And it just knows, based on how you angle it, which direction to go. So anyways, I was saying Hot Tools, I did the same size barrel, same technique, just a normal curling iron, and it did not hold the curl nearly as long. So while I do not think you need this automatic twirly device, and the T3 is significantly more expensive than the Hot Tools curling iron, the benefit is it's a more even heat, it's a hotter heat, and it holds the curl longer. So if your budget allows it, I definitely recommend the T3 products. I am a huge fan. You know I love the body waver. And I love the twirl and twirl. This, I love this. All right, nothing really changes. I'll just show you how I go to the next section. I usually do it even with my eyebrows. I just place my thumbs on the tails of my eyebrows and just draw a straight line back. Pick up whatever is left, twirl, pin it back up, and just go from there. So there is a little difference, I'll show you. So to get that kind of beachy tousled, you don't want to curl all the way up to the top. You really want to go from like, I don't know what this thing is called. I've seen people pierce it, and it has a name, but this piece here, you want to basically curl up to that point on your hairline. So again, little clamp, put it all the way down. I leave a little bit out, and then when I curl, I stop when I get to that, I think it's called a rook. I read that somewhere. I could be wrong. Somebody tell me. Anyway, you count to 5-ish, not really paying attention, and then you let it go. And you just get a slightly different effect than if you curled all the way to the top. It keeps the top a little more straight. I'm gonna brush this one through. I apologize for this like angelic glow that's going on here. Obviously filming in my bathroom has some lighting challenges. There's a giant window right behind me. Anyway, so we curl up and we stop. I'm holding it still vertically for the most part. I'm leaning it a little just so I can see, but we're leaving that last few inches loose from the curl. 2 layers done, 2 more to go. I leave like what's sort of the very, very top bang area. I don't really have bangs, but so I go a little, kind of where I don't know how to describe this. There's just a line on my head there. And that's what I use. If you hear banging in the background, I apologize. We're getting our fence replaced. And it sounds like the guys just came back from wherever they went off to. I think they went to get wood. Anyway, I like to leave the top layer last. There's not as much to do here, but again, you got to remember where you want to stop the curl. And kind of mid to top level of the ear. Doesn't have to be precise. Nothing about doing hair is precise, I don't think. And I don't leave it on as long because this hair is very fine around my head, around my hairline, I mean. Obviously it's on my head. And then my trick is just lean my head to one side, stand on my tiptoes for you, and see the bits that aren't lying flat or blending. That's the piece I need to curl. I've tried clipping my hair back to clip the sections I've already curled, but I find that ruins the curl. So I don't do that. So I've taken down the last section, and this side is pretty much where the shorter part of my hair. Nothing really changes too much. I am going to curl it a little higher up just to give it a little more body. I'm not going to leave it all the way at stopping at the ear because this piece is so much shorter. I wouldn't get much curl if I just left it as it is, but I'm not going to go all the way to the root. And my next hunk ready to go. So I've leaned to the side and you can see there's quite a good size here. So I'm going to make sure that I move it to where I want it to lay. It's part of the fun here. And then we're going to just keep going. It's not really a new technique or something I've invented or particularly difficult to do. It's just how I've been doing my hair, and I've been getting a lot of questions, so I thought I would walk you through it and see what it is that I do. All right, now this side, this is kind of the side sweep, if you will. So I'm just gonna do the front part first, comb it, brush it forward. This one I do more like straight to the side, and I do go all the way to the end for the most part so that and I kind of angle it up and away. And I will go to the top here just so that I can get a little more body. So this is the only piece I do pretty much differently from the rest. Everything else it's been going up and down. And this one is a little more vertical or a little more horizontal, but it doesn't make a big difference. And I honestly don't know if it does anything for my hair or not. And I decided to curl them all the same way. I'm kind of just gonna keep with what I've been doing so that it's how I've been doing my hair. So here is the finished curl, and then all the tools you need right here. I just start brushing it out with my fingers. And that is pretty much it. That's it. Now this is a little bit of a more curl than I'd want right now, but I have learned to be patient and give it, 10, 15 minutes up to an hour, and it will fall. But this is it. This is pretty much what I've been doing for the last few weeks, and I'm really enjoying it. And I did this all without talking. If I timed it, I think it took like between 5 and 7 minutes, so pretty quickly. And it's a nice thing to do with second day hair. So there you have it. Hey guys, it has been a while since I've done empties. I have this ginormous box right here full of stuff, and it's a combination of both empties and expired or just going to give it away type things.